Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Still on the beta of the clean cut update because our progress is being saved. And what I need to do is jump in here. Oh, here you are. I actually wanted to say that your sense of style is so inspiring. I'd love to be just like you when I turn dead. Here's a token of my admiration. Here's my comb, which is very garbage. All right, thank you for the comb. I will probably unlock it and then never actually equip it, but we needed to unlock it anyways, so let's do that. And I'll probably roll brutality just to see if we can maybe get this comb to work, but I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the comb. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. There's a brutality run here. No, we gotta do, I guess we just gotta do it like this. There's a brutality run here, and someone told me, well, people have been telling me, to use the Iron Staff. Iron Staff is so good, it's so overpowered, it's amazing, incredible damage output, makes you invincible. I doubt that, but if people are telling me I undervalue things like the, okay, they just didn't even die getting yeeted up in the air. People are telling me I undervalue things like the Iron Staff. Maybe I'll give it a shot here today. No guarantees though, because I do like the fact that, please, thank you. I do like the fact that we have not only an infantry bow, that's what I was trying to do for like so long here. But there's lots of other better brutality items in the pool, I think. All right, you know what? Get yeeted. Come on. Arda Bobbert says, Iron Staff paid my student loans and found my lost cat. It's you're putting a lot of attention into one item. You're putting a lot for it to just fail you. And when it fails you, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna sting, it's gonna be harsh. I'll do brutality though. I feel like it's been a little while since we've had a good brutality run. I just don't like. Yeah. I just don't like this weapon at all. As soon as we reach the, you know what, I'm just gonna grab this. As soon as we reach the next floor, I'm selling the comb, man. I'll pay the money to unlock it. That was dumb. I know that this is also like a bad version of the comb because it's literally the base level, completely non-upgraded at all. But like, I suppose in theory I understand it, but only it's got a similar problem to the Iron Staff actually, and I was kind of talking about this yesterday at the end of the last run. Iron Staff, if you get a parry, the whole entire combo of the weapon crits. But the problem is only the first attack from the combo parries, and so you have to pay very close attention to where you are in your combo chain. Because if you are at the wrong moment in your combo chain, this has been buffed, but I don't care, then you won't actually get the parry, and just like with this weapon, you won't actually get the knock into the air. But, you know? Who knows? Comb's gimmick is a crit. Sorry, that was not how you pronounce that word. Comb's gimmick is a crit while in the air. Yes, Pixely, the first attack pushes enemies into the air, and then the subsequent attacks will crit if they're in the air. Only the first attack out of the 4-hit combo, though, knocks enemies into the air. Now, the thing about the comb is that it will crit any enemy that's in the air. So I believe this includes like the giant hands, the Watcher, trying to think what other bosses really are in the air. I guess maybe if you could hit the Scarecrow reliably, you could crit the Scarecrow. So there is a reason to use a weapon like the comb on boss fights, but I think it's what it's designed to do. Ow. Well, I am almost dead. I think what it's designed to do is just, you know what, I'm just gonna use the freaking bow. What it's designed to do is kick up all of the enemies, and then when you kick up the enemies, you get crits on weak little guys. Yeah, Dracula 2, you know, I didn't think about that, but yeah, Dracula 2 is always in the air, except when he's doing like a ground pound attack. I don't know at that moment if he counts as being in the air or not, but yeah, that'll work too. So not many bosses. Maybe some of the servants. We done? I think we are done. So where, oh my God, I took so much damage on this floor. Where are we going? I think we should go, let's see, on a brutality run. Have we done the nest recently? Yeah, we did that at the end of the last run, didn't we? Have you checked out the new combo yet? I have not, but if we can get like pan chucks, maybe I'll check them out. Maybe we want to go Black Bridge, Fractured Shrines, which means probably Ossuary, Prison, Arbory. You know what? Why don't we go to the Promenade? We haven't been to the Promenade in like literally forever. Let's do a classic run today. While I hold my insides in and definitely take disengagement, which only will protect you once per biome, but it is now a 3% heal if we ever get hit. Well, more than that. So we can upgrade the comb, or, hey, oh, it's not even upgraded yet. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna hold it for forever. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of it. Goodbye comb, deals critical damage for targets that are not grounded. Hello Iron Staff, which people have been telling me is amazing, because the first attack from it is a parry, so you don't need a shield while this thing is equipped. It's really hard to use though, or at least I haven't legitimately tried to use the Iron Staff in a long time. Maybe it's fantastic, I don't know. Pixely says, what the hell are those colored marbles on the map? Don't remember them being there. I have no idea what you're talking about. Colored marbles. Have you lost your marbles? You shot your eye out? Okay, well, you know what? That worked very well so far. I kept accidentally getting parries. Doesn't look like it'll, well, I keep doing the same thing. We should really do this later, but I don't want to backtrack, so, you know, hello malaise. That was pretty decent damage. There's little colored dots everywhere, he says. On the map? What are you talking about? Colored dots. I don't quite understand. You can parry them, by the way. Oh, what? Apparently hitting him out of the air with a crit doesn't actually, yeah, we're fine. Doesn't actually stop him midair. It didn't kill him either, but you know, that's on me. It's the mini-map? Mini-map. Oh, you mean like the blue dot on the mini-map in the bottom right? That just means it's a teleporter. The red dots are doors. The dots everywhere. Oh, yeah, the purple dots are teleportation tombs. The orange dot here is the chest, or the yellow dot's the chest, the orange dot's the teleporter. Like, I don't know, I thought I had like an overlay up or something. I was like, what the hell do you mean orange, like, dots everywhere? Pixley says, I've never noticed them. Open your eyes are open. Da-da-da. Yeah, iron staff. It's an interesting item. It does parry, only melee, and only on the first hit, but it does seem pretty okay. Do we want a powerful grenade or a sinew slicer? You know, give me the grenade and the grappling hook. It's been a while since I've had a very good grappling book. Grappling book? grappling hook build. I guess like my idea is if I can get a parry in on an attack from an enemy, then I can roll or just move, attack, keep the combo going. Oh God. But we gotta be very, very careful about, get out of there, the combo not parrying on the first attack, like what just happened there. I almost took a big hit because oh, nice. Okay, please. Disengagement worked again. I guess they haven't actually made it work properly. Okay, you know. There's my attempt at using the iron staff. There you go. Yeah, the iron staff, it's here's what I don't like about it, right? You attack, you don't get the parry. You can't parry for another like 3 seconds, literally. Like you have to wait for your current combo to end, which either means you have to attack to complete the combo or just not attack for a couple of seconds. Then you can attack and get the parry in again. So if you're relying on that parry and on that damage, you can't get it reliably, or at least not as reliably as just having a shield. Because if you have a shield, parry, you hit the button and you parry. You know, there's no well, there's a very short cooldown on it, but if you get a parry, you can keep parrying constantly, like parry, 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 parry. So the iron staff, I can see it for like certain enemies in certain situations. Sure, you can get a lot of damage out of it, but it doesn't seem as consistent as another weapon. And on that floor in particular, all of the enemies being shielded meant that I wasn't really able to effectively utilize the parry that much. But if there's like 2 enemies attacking me at the same time, I hit with the iron staff, I parry one of them, and then the other one comes in and hits me, because if I attack again, I can't parry. So like, do I need to equip another shield for that? I don't know. And the other thing about the, sorry, I'm taking a drink here, bear with me. The other thing about the iron staff is that it's parrying. Parrying is dangerous because if you miss your parry, you take a lot of damage. So it's a risky play style. The damage probably makes up for it, but I'm not good enough at the game to, I think, use an iron staff. I still think I kind of want to do a brutality build, but then I'm also looking at alchemic carbine as being incredible. Of course, double damage baseball bat. It's going to be good for a while, but it's such a low level that double damage is going to wear off very quickly. Why don't we just do like a pan? I hate all of the other equipment that we have associated with this, but you know what? A pan? Let me just bonk some enemies in the face for a little while. I think that's what I need. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. But yeah, pan, you know, I think, or not pan, sorry. The comb, that's a hard pass for me, and the iron staff I think is also a pass for me, but my God. Look, it's been a long day, okay? A long day of no dead cells. I don't know how to dodge anymore, apparently. Like, that's the thing about weapons like that. You've gotta be on your A game if you're using the iron staff, because if you miss the parry once, my God, you're gonna take so much damage, it's gonna be worthless. Or you're gonna be worthless, you're gonna be dead. You know what, well, I'll hold on to the pan. Actually, you know what, why don't we do this? Then we can kind of pick and choose how we want to engage. I really like the twin daggers though. Twin daggers is a very fun and good item. It does take a while to kill you, though. Yeah, I'm sure that there's plenty of top tier Dead Cells players out there who are like, yes, Iron Staff, game-winning item, #1, top tier. I'm not gonna tell you that, because I don't think that's actually the case. I think it's extremely risky. It's got some rewards to it, but it's very difficult to use and has a high skill ceiling. When people come to me and they say, hey Abe, what do you think are good items, easy items, items I can use to win a run of Dead Cells, I'm not gonna tell you to use Iron Staff, I'm gonna tell you to use the Nerves of Steel. I'm gonna tell you to use Explosive Crossbow. Which I think are certainly better. Better for me, especially. Should probably not buy anything. Tong Click says, the staff is okay, but it's not A tier. It's useful for its wide area of attack for flying enemies. It does have a huge vertical swing to it. That is very, very true. Ow. And I can like, I mean, the damage isn't even that good. Actually, you know, it was, but I forget, sometimes those items don't actually show you the double damage. I feel like there's something about the item that I'm missing for the Iron Staff, because when people tell me that something is good, I have a tendency to believe them, because I'm not the only person who plays Dead Cells, you know? I'm sure that other people out there have more time in this game than I do, and they're better at it than I am, so when they say Iron Staff is good, I'm like, okay, what am I missing with it? But I think that this is one of the situations where it's like, I'm right, you're wrong. Or more accurately, I think it's, I'm a little bit more representative of like an average player. I don't go hard into the minutia of games like this. To a super degree. Play blindfolded with a DDR pad controller. Or any of that nonsense. Let's, I'm gonna go to the promenade again, though. I have a... wanna have revenge on the floor. I think the thing you're missing are your parries, says Taco. You know what? That's the thing, though. Parrying can be hard. And especially with the Iron Staff, getting the exact right time to parry, and also knowing exactly how to handle every single engagement with the parry. It's too much, man. It's too much. You have to know when to attack, when to roll, how long your combo is, how long it's been between when you've last attacked in your combo. Ow. Probably gonna die right here because of this freaking guy. Yep. Dude, I hate this floor. Why is the promenade owning me today? Oh my God. Oh Lord. There's a reason why I don't like going to the promenade. It's not actually because, oh, it's the easiest floor in the whole game and it's not good enough for me. No, it's because you have the stupid mortar guys whose bombs split into multiple bombs. You've got those lungers who teleport behind you when you try to attack them, the teleporting enemies, and then you also have those target dummies, those drummies, that prevent you from actually attacking other enemies, and you start accumulating a large group of jerks that you gotta kill. I hate that floor. I'd rather go to the ossuary. Screw it, I'm gonna go to the ramparts too. What weapons do I want? Well, not really any of these, but you know what, we'll go red. Red or dead. That's my motto. All right. You got one more chance, game. Or rather, I have one more chance not to die in the promenade yet again. Ow. Really didn't think you would attack that quickly. It's a hard floor. I tend to avoid all of those early game floors that have the mortar guys and those target dummies. You do get target dummies in the Slumbering Sanctuary, but they're the enemies are not as annoying. All right, more stacks and brutality. Let's go. Random weapons. I would like something that's not the ice bow, but I'll roll the ice bow for a little while. Found it in bullet hell, welcome. How are you doing today? Bleeding causes poisoning. Sounds good to me. All right, this is actually pretty good. And I knew that was gonna hurt. Kind of just have to accept it. Found it in bullet hell says playing some Dead Island 2, huh? Disposable? Did that game actually come out yet? I certainly knew that it was on the horizon. I think I have a copy of that because it came with my graphics card. But I have an assortment of games I need to actually play at some point. I still haven't played Callisto Protocol, and that's a game that I've been wanting to play. It came out the 21st. That was like yesterday, so. Maybe for once I'll actually like, play it and be ahead of the gaming curve, you know? Grappling hook. I actually don't think we need it. I'm having a good time with the Holy Water and the Corrosive Cloud. We're getting damage stacks, passive DOTs out there. Teleporting Nothing Personnel Kit into the enemy's face and smacking him with a giant pair of claws. I like it. This is a run I can get behind. I like the stake fangs. I don't take them all that often, but I do like them. Combo time. This could be a combo time. I haven't taken combo yet. I'm probably gonna go with disengagement first, considering how many times I have died in the promenade. I hate the promenade. All right, I think we're done though. There's enemies and healing. Let's go kill them real quick. Hello. There you are. And Game Watcher Libre asks, when you pick up a scroll and you have 3 options: brutality, tactics, and survival. What's the difference? Do you want to keep them balanced or go hard in one? And Taco Sunday has a good explanation, but I'll repeat it here. Basically, different weapons have different styles of gameplay, and they're separated by those categories. Red tier weapons usually are melee or fire or bleed, usually have you up close and personal with the enemies. It gives you a medium amount of health as you upgrade brutality. Tactics is ranged, traps, turrets, poison. Usually gives you the lowest amount of health, but because it's ranged, you're usually very protected and you don't take a lot of damage. Survival, green, is the heavy weapons, shields, big slow things, frost, root, stun. Gives you the most amount of health, but the weapons are usually big, slow, and you can sometimes take a lot of damage. So there is definitely a reason to go heavy in one, because the more stats you get, the more damage you do. I hate you. Where is this protector? Thank you. And yeah, you do absolutely want to just go hard into one category because that gives you the most damage. Least health, usually, but very good damage. I'm liking this run right now. The snake fangs are pretty good. Even the frost bow, I think, is acceptable. Honey says, Ice bow is my guilty pleasure. Stun locking never gets old. Ice bow doesn't really stun lock. Enemies do get resistance to the, no, I hate you. To the slow effect, but maybe Ice bow is better due to the changes in slow. Oh God, I hate you! You know what I like about this run compared to the previous runs that we've had? Much better skills. Like, I'm actually able to handle crowds. I can put DOT statuses on enemies that kill them. I had the, I had a bleed turret previously, but I don't think I was utilizing it as much as I should. I'm really enjoying what we have right now. Excuse me. Dun, dun, dun. Don't you like it when you get a room with like 3 protectors? Such a nice time, says Neely's Lemon. I hate protectors. They're so common on this floor too. You know, in Slumbering Sanctuary, here's the thing about them in Slumbering Sanctuary. You only get them after you hit the button for the first time. And there's only maybe a couple per floor. I don't know why you didn't aggro at all. The Promenade, they're like every encounter is one of those protectors. I hate those guys so much. And I don't think they're in the ramparts, right? No, they're not in the ramparts. Ramparts just has, you know, enemies that shoot through walls and then more of those grenadiers. Those bombardiers. I gotta actually learn their names because there's 2 different types. There's the bomber guy that you get early, who does a little bomb, and then there's the big bomber guys that I think you first fight them in like the clock tower at BC0, and they fire the large mortars that split. I just killed 60 enemies without taking damage. I'm a big fan of the run that we've got right now. Okay, I should have been paying attention to where I was going. They're just called Elite Bomber. What a boring name. You've got the weird automaton guys in the clock tower. Cannibal. Oops. It's like they're not actually a cannibal, but yet they're called Cannibal? It's a great name for them. The big bomber guys, Elite Bomber. No, they're elite when the game says elite enemies appear. And then they have like laser traps around them. Yeah, is an elite bomber an elite bomber? Or does it crash the game? It's like, wait a minute. Apparently I missed a scroll, so that's, you know, that's sad. Snake fangs, I kind of brought it up the other day. No, you have to go first, even before the tube of loot. I think I remember bringing this up the other day, where I was trying to use what weapon was it that teleported me? It wasn't snake fangs. Oh, it was phaser. I gotta be very careful about where I'm actually teleporting, because if I teleport behind an enemy, it's gonna be bad for me. I'm gonna get hit. Or if I teleport behind the wrong enemy, I'm gonna get hit. I'm not gonna be positioned where I wanted to be positioned. Same thing kind of with the snake fangs. It can teleport you. I mean, that's kind of what it does. It teleports you. Do you see this? There are 2 protectors. What garbage? It's like the reason why I don't want to go to the bank early is because the enemies are difficult and you don't have any good loot. That's why I don't want to come to the promenade. Other floors are just easier. I like what we have. Would we rather have holy water or a fire grenade? Dealing damage and burning. Like, wouldn't a fire grenade just be better? Maybe I just don't understand. I would probably argue I don't understand. Spike shield, explosive decoy, I don't want either. Ooh, equipment, it's a bow. Well, I wouldn't call that a bow. Whoops. Well, luckily, we already hit 60. Oh my god, another freaking protector. And then sometimes you get the protectors and it's like, I'm not even guarding anything, ha ha ha. It's like, well, what is your, why are you here then? Oh, and then you get the elite bombardiers. I guess when they're an elite normal bombardier, they're just elite bombardier. We've answered that question very quickly. Cat, no cat, aw. The cat's pretty good, but I don't think I need the cat right now. Oh my god, get out of here. I'm really liking the, oh god. I'm really liking the poison cloud item. Because it's electrocuting, it's putting oil on the ground, it's burning, it's poisoning, it's bleeding, it's doing so many different status effects. It's kind of nice. Pretty sure these guys are called grenadiers. The easy ones are called bombers. Oh my god. Oh, get out of there. Like, this is a crazy floor. I can't move. If I go to fight the protector, I'm being bombed by these jerks. Enemies are teleporting without even needing to be on like BC3. They just normally teleport at you. It's wild, man. The big ones in the prison are called hammers. Are they like, wait, are you telling me that the hammers are the same evolution of these guys? Oh my god, you're like actually, I think, kind of right. Yeah, they have like, it's the same hammer thing, right? I don't think I've ever thought of that. I don't think I've ever made the connection that they have the same like cannon on their back. But they absolutely do. Why does one of them look like a spider tank, though? I think that's like a fault of evolution right there. Hey, come here. They're like evolving Pokemons, the bastards. Oh, there's a big, we should not have gotten the small heal that was poison, because there's a big heal all the way over here. We'll grab it and we'll get the heck out of here. And can we go to the ramparts from the prison? No. Well, maybe I'll just go to the ramparts anyways. It's -1 scroll for the run, but it's the ramparts, and then I can say I've done the ramparts and then not do the ramparts for a long more time. For a long more time, you heard me. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, where's that elevator? Let's do it. So yes, I like the run that we have right now. I like the fire, I like the poison, I like the bleed, I like the massive status effects. Lemon says ramparts is fun, reaching it isn't. I don't think the ramparts is fun, but admittedly, I haven't been here in such a long time. What do I know? Hammers look like little leg huggers with a backpack. They do, I mean, they look like spider tanks, but their body is a giant cannon. I wish that they still had their like melee attack, but I guess it makes sense if it's Bombardier, Grenadier, or Grenadier, Bombardier, Hammer, right? Combo. Consecutive hits increase your combo, increasing your damage dealt. Combo expires after 2.5 seconds. Considering the boss that we are fighting, I don't think combo is any good, because with combo, adds 1% damage for 20 seconds. I don't understand this. With combo, we're not going to be attacking the boss frequently. We're going to be backing off when he's shielded, when he's got the aura around him. We're not going to be able to build it up nicely. I actually think maybe we just want to go no mercy. If we've got all of these low damage status effects happening, fire, poison, bleed, we'll take the flat, no conditional damage upgrade and then no mercy some enemies. We can fight Conjunctivitis or Conjunctivius or Watcher. I suppose we could, but honestly, hold on. I don't fight Bridge Boss all that often, so I kind of want to fight him just to kind of do something I don't normally do. I fight him every once in a while. Usually it's Ossuary Path. Why can I not hit you? Okay, that's awkward. That's awkward, unusual, and I kind of hate it. Anyone else like the assault shield? Asks bubonic lettuce. Wow. I'm not a big fan. Oh my, I teleported into his freaking bow shot. I'm not a big fan, but I will admit that I'm bad at Dead Cells and I don't know how to play this game. Okay, I'm gonna heal. I forgot that there was a food shop on the floor. But my God. All it took was that one teleport into a projectile, and now I'm like, okay, I need to get rid of Snake Fangs. They're not that good. If we have the possibility of teleporting directly into an enemy and taking a lot of damage when I don't intend to, then this is probably an item that we need to replace. Oh, good. It took a long time to kill that guy, too. Ludwig says, honestly, I hate any item or enemy that messes up my movement, which is why I suck with the assault shield. It's why I don't really like phaser either, even though people tell me the phaser is amazing. And I know it can be good, I see it. I just don't believe in it. Or the Tonfus, I hate the Tonfus. Hook Hand. Throws enemies with the last hit. Victims release a toxic cloud. I know I just said I would like to replace Snake Fangs, but if I do, I would like to replace it with something a little bit better than that. Bubonic Lettuce says, I think Phaser is pretty buggy. Well, there were... What the... Why are you... Oh, right, you spawned in. I was trying to use the Phaser the other day, and then it wasn't teleporting me into enemies, and I was very confused. I do remember that very explicitly. Okay, hold on. It must not have actually dropped. Hey. Gotcha. Pixely says, lol, Morning Star Wiggly. The Morning Star I don't understand either. Hello, Mr. Bagman. Mr. Bagman. Right. You can't roll through that, I forgot. Dude, I have not fought these enemies in a long time. I never even like really fought them in the base game because when they added in those enemies, I had already like beaten the game on BC5. Mimic shop. Oh, that means that there's gonna be a mimic shop on the floor. Oh my God. Yo, I had no idea. That's amazing. I knew that there could be mimics, and that makes a lot of sense. It means there's actually a tell for it. That's actually really cool. Thank you for that knowledge drop. Hey. Knock it off. Well, in that case, we should definitely check out all of the shops. I did buy from the food shop already. Maybe with snake things, I just need to be way more aggressive. What's the tell for a mimic? I think the tell for the mimic might be the presence of the shop because that's the guy hunting down the mimics. So he's probably like, there's a mimic and I know it. Watch out, radioactive man. That's my thinking. It would make a lot of sense, I think. Hey, knock it off. Yeah, that's really cool. It never occurred to me that would be it. And I was wondering about it too. I'm like, I wonder if there's gonna be a tell, or if there's gonna be a mimic, or if you just have to like interact with every shop. No, there's totally a tell. So in theory, random weapons brutality. What would we like? Tonfus? No. Vampire killer? Yes. Hold on. This is probably even worse. Yeah, you know. Ooh, that's a long range reach you got there, my friend. Hey, come here. Can I also just say that these guys are incredibly dangerous? They are extremely rude. I'm not gonna be able to afford a heal, but our weapon is way better now. I ran the risk. I knew it was probably gonna be a mimic. Ludwig says, I feel stupid, I never made the connection between the mimic and that guy. I also never made the connection between the mimic and that guy. You're not the only idiot around here. You can't be the only idiot around here, that's my job. It makes so much sense. It's perfect. Pixely says, I want the Dead Cells font. I'm a font addict. You can probably just like pull it out of the game files, I assume. I really wish that, really wish that I had a little bit more money to buy another heal, but you know what, that's okay. You know what, here's what we should do. We should go to Stilt Village, Clock Tower, and then you know what, we'll fight Dracula on this run since we have the Vampire Killer. We'll do a classic, well, not exactly classic, but we'll do a classic-ish run through the game on all of the first-ish floors. I'm not gonna say easiest. I was going to, but I mean, I died like 3 times on the promenade. The funny thing is, that's happened before. When I go to the promenade, I usually die because the floor is very difficult. I also forgot to upgrade the comb, so there you go. And we'll cycle it, thank you. Like, I'm pretty sure that happened previously. I went there and then died. So now what do we want? Gastronomy is always a fun time. You know what we need? Here's what we need, Tainted Flask. It'll refill after killing 1 elite enemy. All right, that sounds amazing. I don't know if that's how it works, but if every elite gives me a flask, we are invincible. I'm assuming that the text is bugged, and it's probably gonna be like 10 enemies, but still. Hey, knock it off. I said knock it off. Get through him. Now he is on fire, which makes this not necessarily ideal. No, I didn't jump. I tried to roll through him like an idiot, and I did the same thing there. It's because you do the first half of the fight, and he only does the punch. You go to the second half of the fight, and then he starts doing the ground slams, which I always forget about. Oh well. Look, am I embarrassed about this entire run of Dead Cells? Yes. But we gotta get it out of our system at some point, you know? I'm not gonna apologize for poor play. No, I'm going to Stilt Village. Dun, 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 dun. Whew, I have not been here in a long time. How are you burning? Oh, the whip kills enemies and burns them when they die. When they die. No alternate soundtrack? I forget what the alternate soundtrack was for the Stilt Village. One here is so cool. I've done it before. I have played with the alt soundtrack, but I just gotta admit, I like the vanilla soundtrack. Also, I haven't been here in a long time. I kind of just want the vanilla soundtrack. Hopefully it's not insanely quiet. Clunk. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. I don't know. We're going up to the clock tower anyways. It's Wandering Ghost from Symphony of the Night. As someone who hasn't played Symphony of the Night, I have no idea the reference to that. It's the lore room? Nothing. Katana run when? I tried that in the cavern, it didn't go that well. Some of you might remember that when I was trying to get the 15. Ow! You dick! Yeah, what a not sad lore room at all. Let's not worry, let's not think about that. Let's ignore the lore room that doesn't actually give us any equipment for free. Well, I got a lot of HP back, but he did shoot me in the face. Did you get it? I did get the 15 kills. It did take a while though. And I did it on a different run, not the caverns. Which in hindsight, I would very much recommend. The best room is the one with the door we didn't break. I remember that one. Strange, I didn't break this door. I would love to get... Well, you know what? Why don't we just get Fire Blast? Lights enemies on fire. See you later, Ice Bow, if that is your real name. I would still... Excuse me. I would still replace the, I would still replace this fire item with the fire brand, but for now, this is acceptable. Hey, come here. It's working pretty well. You know, light them on fire, hit them a couple of times, they all pretty much die. Dun, 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 dun. No flask seeds bug. Well, see, here's the question with this mutation. I wonder when, if ever, we're gonna actually get another flask out of it. I really hope we do. But maybe every time we level up, it like resets the internal counter or something. I don't know. We're fighting a lot of elites at least. You dick. I would like to not be here. The heck is this? It's another elite. Why are there so many elites? We only added one, right? War Javelin. Shot leaves a trail of flames. Well, you know, teleporting to it might be kind of annoying, but it is a legendary. Why don't we check it out? Better? Nah, worse, way worse. Oh, that's right, we got the current vampire whip from a mimic, so it's gonna be 2 levels higher than what you would normally expect. This seems like a bad idea. What the heck? This seems like a terrible idea. It does push enemies away, but it also... I have no idea where this damn thing is going. What's the legendary fix? It's just Trail of Flames, which is not amazing, but it is fire, which synergizes with the whip, so. Seems like a great idea. Just, how about a run of Dead Cells where you have every, like, teleporty item in the whole game? Phaser, the snake fangs, the war javelin. I don't know, is there another one? Can't think of one, but there might be. There very well might be. Alucard's sword. I guess that does have a teleport, but you can't have War Javelin, Snake Fangs, and Alucard's sword. I don't know if there is another. Well, I mean, light speed maybe. It's kind of a teleport-ish item. Victims burn when they die. Plus damage against a burning target. Really, I would love to have applies oil. Burning oil. Oh, it's a complete waste of money, but that's fine. Burn, burn, burn. I think that would be a terrible run. Vampire Killer is still worse. So in theory, maybe at some point on this floor we'll get another healing flask. I mean, currently it says after we kill one elite. You know what? What is this, Tainted Flask? Oh, you know what? The wiki's probably not updated for it, so I highly doubt I'd be able to look up how many kills we actually need for this damn thing to work. Ow! Well, I didn't see him there. Okay, that's not, this is a terrible weapon. This is a terrible decision. We should not be using this. This is gonna get us killed. It'll be funny. No. All right. Pick this back up, I guess. That's gonna kill me. Yeah, it literally killed me. That's what I said. All right. I hate teleportation items. I hate the vanilla path through the game. I hate cannibals and war spear. Anything that teleports is a not good item for me. Okay. Oh Lord, that's like an embarrassing quality of a Dead Cells run. But sometimes you know, with a little bit of experimentation comes a little bit of learning, and sometimes that learning comes from a failure. We'll take our lessons learned from this run, ignore the war spear in the future, and hopefully have a better run next time.